Byron Simmons will now introduce today's speaker.
Students, today's speaker can be considered one of the greatest assets to the School of Business. I have been entrusted with the task to introduce this great man, Dr. BijoyKSahoo. He received his Bachelor's of Arts degree from Ravenshaw College, graduating with honors, I must add. He then continued to receive an MA from Utkal University in India. Dr. Sahoo received his MBA and his PhD from the University of South Carolina. Dr. Sahoo was a tenured faculty at South Carolina State University before joining the faculty at McCall School of Business. There he held the title as W.R. Holland Professor in Business Administration. Before coming to the United States in 1983, Dr. Sahoo taught literature at Ravenshaw College, India, for 4 years. Dr. Sahoo has won several teaching awards and has been recognized for his scholarly activities. His primary teaching and research interests are in finance and international business, more specifically in the area of corporate combinations and executive compensation. Dr. Sahoo has trained senior Egyptian managers on behalf of the U.S. Agency for International Development. In 2004, Dr. Sahoo joined North Carolina Central University as an assistant vice chancellor in the Academic Affairs Division. In 2006, he served as the interim dean for the School of Business with a clear mandate to help the School of Business achieve discipline-specific national accreditation. As part of the goal of the School of Business, it also received accreditation from the Associate Collegiate Annual Meeting in Chicago, Illinois on June 18, 2006. The Association of Collegiate Business Schools and Programs, which is also known as the ACBSP, is in a formal ceremony that took place in 2006. Effective January 22, 2007, Dr. Sahoo was appointed for the Dean of the School of Business. In February 2007, the School of Business achieved the national accreditation from the Association of Advanced Collegiate Schools of Business International, the AACSB International Accreditation. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in standing and welcome Dr. BijoyKSahoo.
Jackets off, and if you want to, you may. I'm taking it off. I think I can take this well, but because I'll be more comfortable talking with you. So, Ms. Law, thank you so much for allowing us that accommodation. First of all, this is a great opportunity for me, and personally I'm grateful to the class and also to the faculty for allowing me to come and speak to our students and also to have a conversation. I'll speak maybe 4 or 5 minutes, and then I want to be able to, instigate questions from you. And it's only if I exhaust all questions, I hope that's not true, then I will get into a conversation, or the monologue. But otherwise, it is a conversation. First of all, I would like you to give a hand to your faculty members here, the professional members. You know I'm an immigrant, but yet I've been in the United States for a little over 26 years, and I'm raising 2 full American kids who were born here. And if you ask me what is it in my business school education or my professional education that was missing, and I think it is this class. I wish somebody had taken and cared enough to initiate me what my life would be after I graduate. What is the world of work? What is expected? How to navigate, my way through the corporate world to the world of work. How do I write a memo? What are the things I say I don't say? What are the things I rather not put it in writing? How do I deliver, when I was looking at the curriculum, good news? How do I deliver bad news? How do I provide honest feedback? And I think, how do I dress such that my dress is not a distraction for the business that we are doing, conducting? How do I represent myself and my company and my school well? In this case, you're representing your school well. How do I take justifiable pride in the person who I am? How do I market myself and also market my company that I'm representing? Those are the things that I feel like I wish I had when I was going through my undergraduate education and even in my MBA school. Let me tell you a little bit about what does the dean do, and I thought I should provide you what are the things that I do in terms of providing leadership to the business school. There is a difference between leadership and management, in my mind. Management is getting things done. Leadership is focusing on the right things. They both are important. Leadership will not work if there is no reliable management. Classes have to take place. The facilities have to be right before leadership takes into place in terms of what are we doing, why we are doing what we are doing, how can we revise curriculum. Same thing in business, same thing in the life of a dean. I am required or I am given the opportunity to lead the business school, to focus on relationship building with industry, recruiting the best faculty, retaining the best faculty, looking at the compensation and incentive given to the faculty and to the staff, to devise the right structure so that we can serve the needs of our students. But this will only work if enrollment goes fine, if advising goes fine, if the instructors come into class. Let me report some good things about, from the life of a dean on a particular day. And one day I'm picking from last week. I started my day coming and looking at my emails and looking at what are the management issues, yet what are the important things. So management issues mostly are urgent that I deal with, something that cannot be handled by the associate dean or the assistant dean. But at the same time, I also knew that I had the chair of the board of visitors, there in the building, and that we are going to go and meet with a professional architect to talk about the new school of business. Then I come back and I meet with the student waiting, and I agreed to meet the student then because the need of the student was urgent and also was very important to the school of business. So let me talk about these three things. So management issue, I did not have the associate dean that day because he was out of town. And so the things that he could have taken care of, I had to take care of because there was an urgent need for us to comply with some of the requests that came from the Chancellor's office and also from the Provost's office and the person coordinating SAC's accreditation. Because the AACSB accreditation, it took us 24 years, 5 false starts, 24 years to gain AACSB accreditation. There are about 3,000 business schools in the United States, and only 300 or so, 300 plus, 300 and a few are accredited by AACSB. In the whole world, there are thousands of business schools, only 500 plus schools have AACSB recognition. That means you are, what does it mean? It just signifies to the rest of the world that you are getting your education, that you are part of a process that produces quality graduates, somebody who the industry and society can rely upon. So that's something that I had to do. Then in the afternoon, I went and